Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo September 1, 2022. The moon spends the day in your sector of joy and pleasure, and enjoying yourself is natural. You can also feel a compelling desire to improve your domestic life with the Sun and Jupiter heading into alignment. This transit brings fresh motivation to enhance your relationship with loved ones or upgrade your living conditions. It's a time for feeling proud of your most fundamental relationships, family, and home life. You're widening your comfort zone a little, ideally without going too far with unrealistic expectations. You're thinking about growth and expansion, and you might take some steps toward improving your life from the ground up. Whatever you're building, you're putting your heart and soul into it, maximizing its chances of success. Happiness or hopefulness is strong. You're feeling yourself. Put it this way, the moon governs your erotic 8th house of mergers, shared resources, and sexual chemistry, but it will be glimmering through hot-headed Libra via your romantic 5th house of love, passion, pleasure, and self-expression. In addition to being in the spotlight without making the effort to do, so you're also prone to approaching love with confidence and enthusiasm. There's an air of unapologetic sass to you today, and it's causing a ruckus. This, of course, is all thanks to the moon's ruler, Mars, sitting together with Venus via your 2nd house of self-worth, so go on with your bad self. It may feel like your work-life balance has never been easier with the Sun in Pisces sextiles Uranus in Taurus today. The easygoing sextile can help you maneuver whatever is thrown your way both at home and at work throughout the day. Since Mercury conjunct Saturn in Aquarius, you may even find it relatively easy to remain level-headed when overcoming obstacles. Saturn encourages Mercury to remain disciplined while holding yourself to your work ethic. So, lean into your innovation to problem solve while also using your communicative authority to delegate as needed. As they spend their last full day in your income sector, Venus and Mars are focused less on the money and more on giving you the confidence and the motivation to keep fighting for what you deserve. Pluto, the planet of change and revolution, is staying on, but after 14 years he is leaving next March, so will want to continue what the planets of money and passion have begun. Drag your friends along on an adventure. A night out in a new neighborhood will fit the bill if plane tickets would break the bank. Though you may sense the challenges more than the joys of life today, try to get through the rough road by sitting high in the saddle. Yes, only strength and determination will conquer doom and gloom. I would recommend making exercise a priority, but it's okay to go light. If there's something you can do that is more fun than your regular routine, a game of tennis rather than your usual run, it would be a good move. Try not to dwell too much on your emotions on this day. The power of this vibration is in good old-fashioned work. Throwing yourself into the chores that need your attention will not only do you a world of good by giving stress a place to go, you'll love the feeling of accomplishment at the end of the day. Anything that requires muscle, concentration, memorization, or organization will come readily and easily. Seize the opportunity to make some progress. A moon is always going to generate a lot of energy and a lot of strong emotional responses, but it is all about being aware of the challenges and the opportunities and seeing both as important resources. The challenge is that this will stress test how well you know when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off, while at the same time energizing across the income, work, and career fronts. If you take up the challenge to work smarter, this can work to your advantage both personally and professionally. While life has taken a busier turn since the moon left your romantic sector yesterday, this makes it more important than ever to hold on to and nurture the spirit of romance. The weekend will bring a chance to focus more on your relationships, but for now, holding on to the influence of the romantically charged lunar vibes of the last few days will ensure life doesn't become all work and no play. Our eyes in the sky. The Libra moon forms connections with Venus and Saturn, putting us in a hyper and wacky mood. It might make it difficult to get a handle on your identity, so just let your freak flag fly and try not to think too much about it. We all need to blow off a little steam after yesterday's intense energy, so if you need to get a little weird, go for it. The dwindling opposition between Venus and Saturn threatens to dismantle any sense of stability, so try not to go too far off the rails. It's a good day to be a bit wild, but don't cross any boundaries or shove your ideas down others' throats. Energy from Mercury and Neptune means your brain might not be firing on all cylinders, so don't put yourself in any situation that could be dangerous or harm your health. As we head into the evening, the moon makes no major aspects, giving you the freedom to release your inhibitions and indulge your creative side. Get your hands wet with paint, get weird with makeup, write a crazy song and dance like a lunatic. It's okay to be your weirdest self tonight, so have a blast. The idea of being whisked away sounds enchanting now, and we may want to be rescued from our mundane lives. While this attitude might lead to beautiful or transcendent moments, at some point, we will have to put our feet back on the ground. Red flags can be missed during this aspect, so take care with your heart while your head is in the clouds. In the pre-dawn hours, the Virgo sun forms a quincunx with Jupiter in Aries, pushing our limits. This productive transit helps us to accomplish a great deal in our personal and professional lives. A lucky opportunity can give us a leg up on the competition or reframe how we visualize success. However, we are also inclined to take on too much at this time. With the sun in overachieving Virgo, we rationalize the merits of extra work and commit to performing tasks to the letter. Meanwhile, Jupiter in Aries amplifies our energy and idealism. Yet, inevitably, there are only so many hours in a day. We can run into scheduling conflicts or run into battling deadlines if we bite off more than we can chew. Even as we fall behind, we'll be in too good of spirits to see the writing on the wall, that we are only one person. In the morning, the Libra moon opposes Chiron in Aries, prompting overcompensation. In the past, we may have been encouraged to put our ambitions and interests aside to support another's. As adults, we've gotten into the reflexive habit of doing this even though we have not been asked. As we abandon ourselves, we further damage our own confidence. Avoid letting bitterness get the best of you now. Recognizing a pattern is the first step to correcting our behavior.